it sealed the deal for the Dodgers as they took home the World Series trophy after defeating the New York Yankees.
And that game-winning pitch was thrown by Lexington native Walker Buehler.
Tonight, Jaso Bardo spoke with two of the men who helped shape him into the player he is today.
The kid is a student of the game, always has been ever since he was little.
He's always had it. At least that's what Walker Buehler's Little League coach and current state Supreme Court Chief Justice Larry VanMeter says about the two-time World Series winning pitcher.
We knew he could throw, and he really was the full package.
That little kid in a Phillies jersey would have a long baseball career ahead of him, going on to play in high school at Henry Clay, college at Vanderbilt, and eventually in the major league with the LA Dodgers.
Once he went to Vandy, we knew it's only a matter of time before he gets drafted and has his chance to be a Major League Baseball player. He's 30 years old, and he's lived a life that a lot of guys can only dream of.
Whether he was a Philly in Little League or a Blue Devil in high school, his coaches knew when he stepped on the mound, it was something special.
The things that they talk about now when he's 30 were the same things that we talked about when he was younger. Is just he was never scared of the moment. The moment was never too big.
And the moment was big Wednesday night in the all-important Game 5 of the World Series against the New York Yankees. Bottom of the ninth with the Dodgers up by 1. Buehler gets called in to close out the game.
The fact that he was there told me he's ready. He knows he's got this, and there's not any. There's no one that you'd rather have to go get you 3 outs than him, and even the Dodgers felt the same way.
Buehler pulled through, and it was pitch perfect.
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
Right there, VanMeter didn't just see a now two-time World Series winning pitcher. He saw the kid he first met in 2003.
He in a lot of ways is one of my own, like one of your own kids. And it's just so fun to watch.
After 13 months of rehab from a second elbow surgery, Buehler is a prime example of when life throws a curveball at you, you've got to step up to the plate when it matters most. In Lexington, Jaso Bardo, Fox 56 News.
Oh, that video of him as a little kid, that's fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of people are happy for him today.